Welcome to next week's game plan. Let's get right into it by talking about the S&P 500. As you guys may know, we have not really been trading at all on swings. Main reason why is because the market dropped and lost moving averages and it in a downtrend, right? It's pretty easy to identify the downtrend SPY is in right now, approaching that key resistance area. There's a few areas of resistance actually to look out for. So we have our moving averages right now. These are the standard moving averages, which are basically meeting the top of this previous candle on Friday. As well, if you look at the volume profile on the S&P 500, there is a big resistance zone right here in the shaded area. I think that is going to give the market a little bit of trouble. And then obviously we have just a downtrend resistance. You look at the price action, you can see there's a key level. So there's a confluence of three factors that I pay attention to in which the S&P 500 is kind of running into possibly on Monday. So in order to really get back into trading, ideally we want to see at least this key level right here, the red line here, the downtrend resistance get broken, especially for the market to get above those moving averages. Those are two things that really need to happen before we dive back into breakouts and trading them. So again, guys, that's kind of what we're looking out for in SPY. Last week it did put in a higher low. But again, I mean, this is a key level of resistance. It could possibly retrace lower. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's what we're looking out for. Next week is a key week for earnings. There's going to be EP potential all around. These earnings are big companies that are going to have large impact on the market. So they are going to impact what we see in the S&P 500, as well as providing us opportunities to trade EPs, or let's say we don't get in on the initial gap. These trades could develop breakouts a couple weeks later. Let's take a look at 5 setups I like. Not totally ready to trade breakouts just yet. However, look, if these break out, they are high quality and we do want to keep an eye on them. Viking Therapeutics is a stock that has been great for a lot of breakout traders, EP traders, etc. In December, it's been a really good stock to trade. So here it is now. It's been setting up for quite a while, and it seems like a breakout could happen sooner than later. Had earnings a couple days ago, and stock has rallied since into key level territory. We've seen a decline in the volume, very nice. We've seen just volatility contract in general, and it's tightening up. So this stock can make a massive move if it breaks out. It has the potential to do it. A lot of these high performing stocks during market pullbacks are going to have nice consolidations, which create opportunities. And that's what we're seeing right now in Viking. ACB, this is a medicinal marijuana company, as many of you guys know. Stock has been pretty nice in terms of the setup. It was a nice EP trade as well. Made a good move, broke out here. So you had the EP, had a nice move, break out here, and it's setting up again. So volatility contracting. This is a flat top resistance here at 755, where I would be watching. Volume has declined. The ADR is 13.9, so really nice there. And higher lows. This is tightening up. Very, very nice. These cannabis stocks trade similarly. CGC, Canopy Growth, is another trade that looks really good. It's tightening up in a different way. ACB had a flat top. This is tightening up more like a flag. Again, similar trend here with the volume. It has an ADR of 15. This looks really, really nice. It actually attempted to break out on Friday. It could not get the move. It could not hold. Could take a couple more days to set up, but this stock has tons of potential. JagX, this is a biotech company, looks really, really good. Tightening up very well here. Volume decline. The ADR is extremely high. Stock is very small, 18 cents. But again, it has a really good setup. It has massive momentum potential. And stocks like these can get parabolic. AGBA, this one is not quite ready for a breakout just yet, but it is beginning to set up, as we can see here. Right? This is definitely beginning to set up. It had a big move on some sort of catalyst, and volume has since declined. The ADR is 30. This stock may consolidate for a few more days. It may break out in a few days. We'll see what happens, but this is one that I think could develop a little bit longer, but we want to keep an eye on this one because it can get very parabolic. ADR of 30 is massive, and this stock has tons of potential. So that concludes the game plan for next week. Like I said, we're not diving fully back in to breakouts. We need the market to break out of this downtrend here and solidify itself above the moving averages. Once we see that, the coast is clear and we will get more aggressive in swing trading. There's a lot of things to watch. We'll be monitoring closely. Guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.